scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
They wind up losing a full 9 yards here on the sack. Now it's 3rd down.
And this is what you've got to do against a quarterback like him. You've got to keep him in the pocket and not let him get to the perimeter because once he gets outside, that's where he can really hurt you.
Here's a screen now for Pollard.
And he's able to get up here to the 26. They pick up 10, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
And that's a play that's not uncommon on 3rd and long because the offense is just hoping that somehow they can get a guy in space and follow some blockers downfield. Does a pretty nice job there getting a few yards, but he ends up getting stopped before he can get the 1st down.
A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid 4th down conversion. And defensively, pure frustration.
Well, these two teams, you might remember, met earlier in the year in Arlington with the Cowboys winning that ball game. So they are looking for the sweep here at MetLife.
The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. They'll drop the throw. And he will find his big tight end over the middle. A big play here for Dallas. 44 yards.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
They go play action here on 1st down. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
The Cowboys at 500, 7-7 on the year. And they come into this one knowing it's been a while since they've had a W. They have dropped 4 in a row.
Let me tell you, when you go a month, partner, in this league, without a victory, it gets tough to come to work every day. And in addition, you start to wonder about your job security as well.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Cowboys. A great play there.
With his 4th rushing touchdown on the year.
And the Cowboys have broken the tie.
Extra point up and good by Dicker.
And that makes the score 14-7.
So after the touchdown, here's Dicker out to kick this one off.
And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25.
So the Giants getting the football back here for their 2nd drive. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Blitz forthcoming as he'll look to throw. That'll go for a gain of 7. And now 3rd down and 6 to go.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this.
That's into a crowd and intercepted. Picked up by Trayvon Diggs.
And they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line.
A CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape, he's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
The rushing numbers for Pollard last week.
17 carries, 86 yards.
He's really been somewhat special to watch this season and brings a real unique element to their offense. Even with defenses focusing on him all year, he still sits 4th in the league in yardage. Hard to come up with an answer for a back playing as well as he has been, they've got their work cut out for them in this one as he chases another big week.
Second down, Pollard again. And he's going to get this pretty close to the first down marker at the Giants' 32. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. Here now, 3rd and a yard. Trying to run for it with Pollard. And he's going to get to the 31, enough for the first down. Well, now after all of this, hang on here because he appears to be shaken up. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And this is incomplete. Second and 10. They're going to look to throw. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Nothing open downfield, and he had to get that one out in a hurry because he just knew he was about to take a big shot. Probably couldn't get his legs into the throw. Became an all-arm thrower trying to check it down to his running back. Incomplete.
On 3rd down, Madden. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. Through 1 quarter, 14-7 our score. Start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession as they've got it with a 4th down coming up. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. Wow, 1st and goal, and defensively all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well. Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Now they'll run it on the toss. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. Well, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. A great effort there with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Cowboys go up by 2 touchdowns. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And it's now 21-7. Now after the Dicker field goal, he's back out ready to send it away. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. And now out come the Giants as we grind toward the end of the season here, and they haven't had the season that they had hoped. So let me ask you to play GM. Where might they look to make some changes?
I think when you look into the upcoming draft, think hard about them drafting multiple offensive linemen. They've got to get stouter up front. And as a GM always tells me, Charles, this is a big boy league, and big people always end up winning games for you.
Gotta imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. They'll look to throw here. Hyatt able to make the catch downfield and past the 40 before he's out of bounds. A 1st down there on a pickup of 25. They'll set up a throw. And incomplete, a drop there in the middle 3rd of the field. That'll bring up 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Giants. Saquon Barkley with his 2nd touchdown here in this 1st half. And the Giants have got it back to within a score. Point after, right down the middle. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. The kicking team out there for the Giants as they will send this one away. This taken in at the goal line. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their fourth possession. Touchdowns on their first three possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
So the drive takes them into Giants territory now, 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Now he dumps this off over the middle, and he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. And they get 17 more on that one and another first down. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. He's got a man. That's caught. Left sideline. Touchdown, Cowboys. A great play there. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Cowboys are able to stretch out their lead. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And the lead now up to 14. Here's Dicker now as he'll send this one away. And this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25. Saquon Barkley and the Giants offense set to kick off their next drive.
Now, Charles, you can't really fault him. He's over 100 yards already. He's not the reason they're losing.
And that is really unusual because ordinarily, when you've set the tone this way and have run it this effectively, usually your team's in control. So it's a very strange situation. And you're right, you can't fault him. He's done a great job for his team thus far.
Yes, and he's saying, feed me on the sidelines. Now will they continue to do it?
A first down carry for Barkley. And he's going to bowl his way forward to the 48. 138 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half. 2nd down and 3. Looking to throw. He's got Slayton on the slant. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. On first down, he'll drop to throw. Pass incomplete.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
He's got his man. It's Pierce. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
Well, that's what you're looking for when you want to throw the ball downfield. You want one of those guys who can play out on the perimeter, can play out wide, who can not only get open, but when they're covered, can uncover themselves downfield and create catches.
Over the middle, hauled in by Pierce. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that.
It's now 4th down and 1.
And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle, and that will get the disadvantage now back down to 11. These kickers now, it's like we take them for granted. Kicks like that used to be such a big deal, and now you just expect them to make it.
Yeah, you're exactly right, and we shouldn't take them for granted, but I have a theory about it. You want to hear it?
Yep.
They are more athletic now than ever before. Talk about kickers. Trace their backgrounds, trace their histories. You'll find that they were big-time athletes all along, but their kicking was so prevalent that we made them specialists.
Well, and now those 50-plus yarders seem easy for some reason. They'll come out throwing here on first down. He's got a man complete. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. Back to throw now on first down. And he can't get away from the pressure. The Giants get there. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. On play action, they'll throw. He's got the hook up downfield to Samuel.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
And the Cowboy first down.
They'll look to throw. Touchdown! An 18-yard touchdown grab.
And the Cowboys will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point up and good by Dicker.
And the lead is up to 18 now. So that drive, 4 plays. And it's capped off for the Cowboys touchdown.
So after the touchdown, here's Dicker out to kick this one off.
And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25.
And the Giants with one final possession here in this first half.
And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted.
And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Cowboy defense has a touchdown.
Extra point try now from Dicker.
And they open the lead up now to 25 points. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
As they'll take over with just 13 seconds to go before the break.
And he's not going to go anywhere as they get him down behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Well, we're in the latter stages of this season. Everybody's getting antsy, so antsy that we're going to skip the halftime and get ready for the third quarter.
And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Giants set to get the football, and they trail here as we get back underway in the second half. And he's all the way up across the 40 and down at the 42. Great return.
You know, we always talk about the chess match in a football game, but we're usually talking about offensive coordinator versus defensive coordinator. How about the special teams coaches? I think we just saw a big-time adjustment by one to help his team get a spark to start the second half.
Second half begins with a run from Barkley. He had to fight that time. Ran through one tackle, but ultimately he's only going to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10. At the 43-yard line.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw.
Finding Pierce on the crossing route.
And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a 3rd here, and it's good for a 1st. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw.
Throw left side, taken in by Slayton.
They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 38-yard line.
They'll try the right side here. Barkley. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here. 3rd and 5.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
He'll look to throw. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a 3rd here, and it's good for a 1st.
There's a nice pickup right there, and after watching that play, I'm thinking about all the lost opportunities that they've had so far in this game. But right now, just focus on continuing to move the ball the way they did on the last play.
Now here's a throw that's complete, and he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4.
From the 24 now, here's 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6 at the Cowboys' 24-yard line.
They go back to the ground now with Barkley. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6.
It's 3rd down and 6.
Back to throw here.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. Touchdown, Giants. 25 yards for the touchdown. And the Giants are able to cut into this lead as they score on the opening drive of the second half. Extra point splits the uprights, and that'll cut the lead down to 18. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. Deebo Samuel trotting out with his offense to start this next drive. A monster game so far, third quarter. He is lighting up the stat sheet.
And so many times when you see these types of games, you hear about the quarterback, or we talk about the quarterback throwing guys open, putting it in the right spot. How about some credit for the receivers, though, who find ways to get open, whether they uncover late in a route or they get open early, but they just always find a way. And he's having that type of a game.
Yeah, he's been nearly impossible to cover. And despite a nice juke there, really good move, he only gets about a yard, and it brings up second down. And we're at the 41, 2nd and 9.
At the 41-yard line.
They'll drop to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 15 yards there for number 15. So the drive takes them into Giants territory now, 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Out of the gun, it's a give to Vaughn. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. And they're going to speed things up here. Here we go on 2nd and 12. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. That is caught. He's got room to roam. Touchdown, Cowboys. Deebo Samuel, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Cowboys are able to widen their advantage. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And they open the lead up now to 25.
49. Giants 24.
Now after the Dicker field goal, he's back out ready to send it away. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback. The possession switching back to the New York Giants. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD. And if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get them?
There he goes, right side. Breaks through the contact. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 164 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Throw caught by Hyatt on the slant. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. And they'll employ the jumbo set now on 2nd and 1. Blitz forthcoming as he'll look to throw. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
Have to give some credit to the defender on that when he read all of his keys perfectly and got a great break on the ball and able to force that incompletion.
They'll try to run for it with Barkley. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. A big chunk on the ground there, 27 yards. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off. Back now here at MetLife Stadium. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. That one finds Pierce right side. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. 2nd and 1 from the 2.
At the 2-yard line.
They'll set up to throw. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Damone Clark. Takes this one back into the end zone, and
Cowboy defense has a touchdown.
Dicker down attack on the extra point.
And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick six. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25.
Another drive coming up for New York's offense. We're facing a big fourth quarter deficit here. Things not looking good. You know, this offense, though, they've been in the top half of the NFL so far this season. But in this one, well, their defense has really struggled.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Another pass attempt, another incompletion, and they're just a little over 100 yards passing here in this game. So defensively, pretty good job.
Definitely, because they were never really able to get the ball in the hands of their playmakers. So a lot of credit to the defensive game plan and especially the execution.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well.
The Giants on third down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 10.
They'll set up the screen to Barkley. Shreds him with a stiff arm. And they work this well upfield across the 45. They convert on third with a gain of 22. Again, he'll drop to throw.
That's complete to Slayton.
And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. 12 more yards there and another first down.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
They'll look to throw again. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 25 yards there on the catch and run.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
Running left, it's Barkley. And he'll be stopped after a gain of only a couple down to the 15-yard line.
But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete.
At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just... Brian Daboll reaching for that challenge flag, and he's going to have the... So that review working out well for Brian Daboll. He wins that challenge.
Extra point right down the middle, and that will cut this lead down to 25. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
Here's the Dallas offense now heading back out onto the field.
Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would have, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate. But we'll see what they decide to do as they come out for this one. But the way that this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
Right back to him on first down. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield.
57 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot. This 2nd and 4.
They'll keep it on the ground. Madden. And now the rookie's free. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Go ahead and give him the hat trick. He's been in the end zone now 3 times.
You toss your fedora first, okay? You go ahead and do that. But let's be honest about it. That third one, that's the most spectacular run he's had in the ballgame. It's almost as if he's been playing his own game of, can I top this? And each run has been more spectacular than the last.
And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25.
New York ready to go again offensively. Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory. but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too much to handle on the other side in this one. That ball caught by Slayton. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A good pick up there, 26 yards. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. On the draw, this is Barkley. And a decent gain there as that takes us to the 2-minute warning. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. So it's Giants football here as we welcome you back. They're looking at 2nd down now as they search for a consolation score. From the 43, it's 2nd and 3. Looking to throw. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. And the Cowboys are going to take over at their own 30-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And this one has gone pretty well to form. They've come in, had little problem thus far, and now they'll try to polish things off in the 4th. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the 1st down run goes backwards. That one looks like he'll throw here. And he will find his man Samuel. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. So the big play moves him all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10. Up the middle, it's Vaughn. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays.
Well, you know me, partner. I never tell them to back off of being aggressive. But sometimes you see the consequences when you're overly aggressive and you don't secure tackles. Guys break through.
Trying to sell out to pry that football loose. And just as you said, well, this is taken in. It's complete. And give him another 6. It's caught for a touchdown. And the blowout continues. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Here's Dicker now as he'll send this one away. And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25. New York's offense back out there and set to go. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
Catch made by Slayton. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 23 yards on the play. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Now back to throw. Once again, he finds Slayton. And he's taken down inside the 30. Another catch for him there. This one good for 11. 1st down. And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a performance.